Protests have intensified in Pakistan-occupied Gilgit-Baltistan as local residents rally against Islamabad's attempts to seize control of their land and natural resources. Demonstrations erupted in the Shigar district against the proposed Mines and Minerals Bill, which protesters say is designed to legalize the exploitation of the region's mineral wealth without the consent of its indigenous population. This unrest marks a growing backlash against decades of political disenfranchisement and economic marginalization in the occupied territory.
In a significant display of civil resistance, hundreds of residents gathered in Hussaini Chowk in Shigar, Pakistan-occupied Gilgit-Baltistan, demanding an immediate halt to Islamabad's resource extraction plans. The protest drew participation from several villages including Dasu, Baraldo, Hyderabad, Tisar and Basho. Demonstrators raised slogans such as Kabze par Kabza na Manzoor, rejecting what they described as repeated illegal occupations of their land, mountains and mineral resources. They called for the withdrawal of the proposed Mines and Minerals Bill, warning that any mining activity without local consultation would face strong resistance.
लीज को देना, लीज किसी को देना है तो हमें दे दो, हमें दे दो। उस इलाके को दे दो जिसके नाम पे ये पहाड़ है। मालिक उसी को दे दो, लीज उसी को दे दो, हक पे मिल्कियत उसी को दे दो। फिर हम जाने या हम खुद काम करेंगे या हम इन्वेस्टमेंट लेके काम करेंगे और उसमें से 1%, 2% जो तुमने हमारा लिए लिखा है नहीं, हम नहीं जानते, हम नहीं मानते, वही 1% अवाम का सदका तुम्हें वापस करने के लिए करेंगे।
The protesters expressed deep concern over Islamabad's long-standing policy of exclusion and suppression in Pakistan-occupied Gilgit-Baltistan.
The protests in Gilgit-Baltistan are a clear manifestation of the people's frustration with Islamabad's exploitatory policies. The so-called Mines and Mineral Bill is yet another attempt by the Pakistani state to plunder the natural resources of this already marginalized region without any consent or benefit to the local people. This bill essentially hands over mineral wealth of Gilgit-Baltistan to the central government and military-backed companies, sidelining the indigenous communities who are rightful custodians of these lands. This reveals a fundamental flaw in Islamabad's government approach, colonial-style administration rather than democratic engagement. There is no meaningful representation of the people of Gilgit-Baltistan in the legislative process and their concerns are always dismissed.
Beyond land grabs, the region faces prolonged power outages with blackouts lasting up to 20 hours in some areas. These issues have amplified local frustration, especially as the region remains underdeveloped despite its immense natural and strategic importance. Pakistan-occupied Gilgit-Baltistan serves as a crucial segment of the China-Pakistan economic corridor. However, the increasing unrest is now disrupting trade and logistics along the Karakoram Highway, which connects Pakistan to China through this region.
Pakistani state is entirely accountable for the deliberate underdevelopment of Gilgit-Baltistan and POJK. Despite its immense strategic value, bordering China, serving as a gateway for China-Pakistan economic corridor, and being rich in minerals, the region remains starved of basic infrastructure. Power outages are common, healthcare is inadequate, education is underfunded, and roads are often impassable. This neglect is not accidental. It's systematic. Islamabad ensures the region remains politically weak, economically dependent, so it can continue to exploit without resistance. Billions are spent on CPAC and the military installations, yet the local population suffer from basic power shortages. This shows that the strategic importance of Gilgit-Baltistan is only viewed through geopolitical and military lens, not in terms of human development or rights.
India has consistently opposed the inclusion of Gilgit-Baltistan in CPEC, asserting that it is part of the territory illegally occupied by Pakistan. The protests have brought renewed attention to Islamabad's governance failures and its continued disregard for the aspirations of people living under occupation. The ongoing protests in Pakistan-occupied Gilgit-Baltistan reflect widespread discontent against systemic exploitation and political neglect. As Islamabad continues to push controversial policies in the region, the demand for autonomy, consultation and recognition of indigenous rights is only expected to grow louder.